Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I have been on the phone doing business stuff. Apologies for the late start. Just a few minutes. I also had to fix my stream stuff. I did some updates to my servers to make sure that they had good security and compliance. And of course, you do that, and what happens? Everything breaks. So right after the stream on Monday, I went and did my server updates, and I still have no access to my files. At least not through Windows. I had to, with SCP and remote connections, connect to my server and download them using SCP to my Windows machine because for whatever reason, the SMB shares that allow me to see the directory structure for my Windows machine are broken. So I can still access it over remote desktop and SCP and Linux, but I cannot connect to it with Windows. So yay. But guys, we did it. We are here. And I appreciate you guys for showing up. I appreciate you guys for giving me the extra 3 minutes that I needed. And I see everyone is writing that you got to love technology. And I don't know if that's true. But I am breathing heavy because I just ran. But guys, make sure, as Shell said, please repost the live. Also, go ahead and visit my profile. You can see the link there to my website. You can visit that. That has links to all of my social media. It has links to show me to buy me a coffee. It has links to all of the different ways that you can support me, this channel, my friends. And guys, just support each other. It'll be great. It'll be fun. You can also see down there my live schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the weekend, or sorry, the evening update, 7:30 p.m. Saturday, the weekly update, 7 p.m. Tuesday topic exchange, 8:45. Last night was a lot of fun. It was supposed to be short. It did not go short. It was almost till midnight again. I only fell asleep once while co-hosting, so that was good. Sunday, Shell has the Bible Space with Christina at 4 p.m. Eastern. So just check them out. Check us out. Check out the merch store. Check out all the different ways to support, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. I don't need that one. Starting off with immigration, guys. Immigration is not going so good around the world. Like, I don't know why people think that we should just import the third world and import incompatible cultures and everything's going to turn out well. But here is an example of that. We have a Jewish person here interacting with UK law enforcement. So let's just watch this real quick and see how everything's going in the UK.
You are quite openly Jewish.
You are quite openly Jewish, and this is a pro-Palestinian march.
Pro-Palestinian march. Right? I'm not accusing you of anything, but I'm worried about the reaction to you. You're being escorted out of this area so you can go about your business, go where you like freely, or if you choose to remain here because you are causing a breach of these rules.
So now, because a Jewish person is present in the area of a Palestinian pro-Palestine march, they are declaring that he is breaching the peace. So if he remains, oh, there's the, oh. Guys, that cop just said the quiet part out loud. It's you are antagonizing a larger group of people. And because we can't deal with all of them, we will just arrest you. We saw this happen when Black Lives Matter protested and marched and was threatening to burn someone's house down, and they pulled a shotgun and pointed it at the protesters. They arrested the homeowner because it's easier to arrest the one instead of the mob. So just keep that in mind, guys. So literally, oh yes, topic exchange was a whole lot of fun. We definitely have, I have that meme. Don't worry, Karen. I got your post. We'll go over that here in a little bit. Yeah, guys, we have the Harry Potter in the topic exchange village community. Here's a lady in the UK. Let's see how this is. Let's follow up. How is the UK doing still?
We're in England. It's a Christian country. I don't want to hear anything about the Quran.
Oh, yeah. See, she screwed up. She just said this is a Christian country. I don't want to hear anything about the Quran. What do you think the police are going to do to her? What do you think?
And those angels apportioning each one. Indeed, what you have promised is true.
So she is criticizing them for reading out loud about the Quran. And you can see here, Tommy is pointing out the lady in the UK tells Islamic stall, blaring out verses that this is a Christian country.
And indeed,
So what do the police do? They arrest the native Christian lady. They don't arrest the migrant Islamic person. Why would they? Apparently, the government of the UK has sided with the Muslims. Apparently, the UK is now an Islamic country. What do you guys think about this? When you see this happening in an ally country, in a fellow country of the West, you see them essentially committing societal suicide. This isn't good at all. This is actually quite bad. Karen points out they made a woman walking her dog look like a criminal. Yes, because in Islam, dogs are considered dirty creatures. So now people are being asked to keep their dogs away from the migrants because it's causing problems. It's antagonizing them. It's hurting their feelings.
Nope.
Yeah, don't care. I really don't care. But apparently they do in the UK. So they're now arresting people. They're doing all the crazy things. And we covered on Saturday that, or maybe it was Monday, we covered that Italy was refusing to recognize Palestine as an independent state. And so there was Antifa protests and violence in the streets. Well, the prime minister of Italy, from now on, if you enter Italy illegally, you'll be immediately deported. They're starting to take a stronger stance here, folks. As they should.
E così voglio lanciare un messaggio chiaro a chi vuole entrare illegalmente
Are we
in
going to get a
Italia.
translation?
Non conviene affidarsi ai trafficanti.
Okay, well, apparently we're not going to get a translation, so I'm not going to play the rest of that video because... Yep, no English. But, yeah, I think this is good. They absolutely should be taking a stand. It's their country. If you're there illegally, they should absolutely arrest and deport you. Same goes for here. Karen says, I personally like dogs. I also like bacon, Karen. So... apparently, we're both heathens. Immigration, guys. 2 Guatemalans indicted in Florida for raping a 7-year-old. I have a 6-year-old daughter. I don't know what I would... actually, I do know what I would do. It would violate the terms of service to discuss it any further. But this offense in Florida carries the death penalty. Do we believe they should be put to death? Yeah. 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 I am very okay with this. I don't know about you guys. As Tara Bolt points out, it is disgusting. Woman in Florida pled guilty to transporting undocumented aliens to further the illegal presence in the U.S. for financial gain. That's human smuggling for those that are idiots and can't read. She faces up to 10 years in prison. Whether you are illegally present or assisting somebody entering illegally, there will be significant consequences. Customs and Border Protection's account here posting. Don't FA, guys, or you will FO. As you should. Crispy says, I love bacon, even on cookies. Bacon on cookies is fantastic. The sweet and savory mix is wonderful. Marshall's said that they have now found public executions. Yes. Yes, I agree. I think they should bring those back for sure. I think they way over-interpreted the no cruel and unusual punishment clause. Like, I think that just needs, like, they took that too far. U.S. Marshals find a missing New York City child near Chicago in the company of 2 adult males in the country illegally. Now, why do you think 2 illegal males might have a child with them that they took from one state into another state? What purpose do you think they might have in this? It's trafficking at a minimum. It's kidnapping for sure. But why would you take a small child, guys? Like, yeah. Crispy says, don't FA, you'll FO. Yeah. Questionable Garter. Mike Tyson said, report the path. Here, I'll bite your ear. Yeah. Sent PD a maple bacon recipe. Yes, you did, and I have not yet tried it out. Maybe next time I have visitors. Here's looking at you. Maybe next time I have a visitor over, maybe we can cook cookies, bake cookies. You bake cookies. I might be cooking retarded, but I know at least that much. But yeah, guys, Marshal Service doing their work. Pure evil. This criminal alien strangled an infant with a charging cable. ICE.gov lodged a detainer for this monster charged in the strangulation of his infant sister in Loudoun County, Virginia. This hits a little bit too close to home, folks. We pray that this precious baby girl, who is in critical condition, yeah, we need to not allow this barbarism in America, guys. Trying to strangle an infant with a charger cord. This is why you should carry wherever you go. If you live somewhere where you can't, you need to relocate. Because what the F? Questionable Garter says, we should do bacon-flavored Girl Scout cookies and eat... I think that's supposed to be keep them. Bake cookies. We ran out. I know we ran out of time. That's fine. We'll find more time next time. ERO Philadelphia arrested a Haitian national, Noel Becken, 36, in Milford, Delaware. 6 arrests, 24 charges, including aggravated assault, weapons, unlawful imprisonment, strangulation, offensive touching. Excuse me? Offensive touching. Now in ICE custody. This is how we protect the homeland. Guys, he is now facing removal from the country. What the hell? And keep Muslims away from kids. I figured you wouldn't want to eat the Muslims if you're eating bacon cookies. I get it. That phone's autocorrect will get you every time, my boy. Immigration's over, guys, but we are going to head into government. Thin mint bacon. Ooh, I bet if you took some nice thick cut bacon, wrapped a thin mint, ooh, crispy. After my heart. We get into government, guys. Hang on a second. Hey. Both of you. What are you doing? Hey, guys. Can you play nice, please? Can you do that for me? I would appreciate it. Okay? All right. Thank you, kids. White House, the entire globalist concept of asking successful industrialized nations to inflict pain on themselves and radically disrupt their entire societies must be rejected completely and totally. President Donald Trump. Yes, he was speaking at the United Nations. They really effed around, guys. They stopped the escalator on him. His teleprompter was turned off. Like, they just kept messing with him. And instead of his 15-minute speech, I see that he went like 50-something minutes. So they FAFO'd on that one for sure. Hey, both of you, over here now. Come on. Eat the joy. That's right. He has them on whistle call. I do. They're kind of like cute, adorable pets. What are you doing? I don't want to hear about what the other person's doing. What are you doing? Because you guys can point your fingers at each other all you want. It's not going to fix it. Then get your coloring book, get those markers, and color right here. Nope, not you. You go back. You go back. You're using those. Do you want to use those ones or those? Okay, well then Eva, she can use those, okay? You understand? Okay, play nice. You understand? Okay, be nice to your sister, please. Jesus. All right, thank you, kiddos. He has let's see, was driving about the UK. Tactically speaking, I see the weakness that's ripe to be conquered. Yeah, guys, the UK is screwing up so badly, but so is the greater part of Europe. And then the EU is going to sit there and try and call out the UK, saying the UK was better off when they were a member of the EU. I don't think they were. But it's insane to me that this globalist entity, the EU, is trying to pull the UK back in. The UK should run as far as they can away from the EU, and they should get rid of all the migrants. Just saying. Shell says they really are so cute. They are. They're adorable. He said, I know, because Shell right here. Anyways, so Trump speaking at the UN, guys, let's watch a little clip. This we're not going to, ooh, that's 57 minutes. I thought I grabbed a different one. Well, we're not going to watch this whole thing right now. I need to find a better clip. We'll cover that. We'll cover it on Friday. Will the king be arrested for praying and such? He might be. The king should definitely be arrested for other things. Just saying. Trump is right about everything. The future does not belong to globalists. The future belongs to patriots. Absolutely. Hey, go. Go, separate. Go. Go color. No, it's not. Please stop. I mean, honestly, the king has probably done some things. Just saying. Yeah, the other part that they pointed out, guys, and other world leaders also pointed it out. President Trump is the president of peace. He has ended 7 wars in 7 months. Cambodia and Thailand, Kosovo and Serbia, the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, Pakistan and India, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, and Armenia and Azerbaijan. Now, if he can only figure out how to get Israel and the Palestinian people from Gaza to have some peace, I don't know if that one's happening, but guys, that and then Russia, Ukraine. If you could add those 2 in the next 2 months, it would be 9 in 9 months. That would be just fantastic. Then we'd have a little bit of wiggle room to maybe start one ourselves, but let's not. Mike Lee, we don't need to pay the world to hate us if they will do it for free. I agree. Pass the Defund Act and get the U.S. out of the UN. Guys, what is the point of the United Nations anymore, other than they take billions of dollars of ours every year, and then they turn around and they nini us. They try and tell us what to do, and then they try and be more and more globalist. Like, F off. I don't care. Like, just no. We need to stop paying for them to hate us. Like, it's stupid. Same thing with NATO. Like, why are we still in NATO, guys? Why did we not, back when Clinton was president, why did we not let Russia join NATO and just dissolve the whole damn thing? What is the point of NATO now? It used to be a coalition against Russia, and it was a coalition against the spread of communism. But as we have expanded NATO eastward, closer and closer to Russia, they keep getting more and more upset. They start invading countries to protect the hinterlands, to insulate themselves from the West. And honestly, at this point, I can't really blame them for doing it. Like, look at the outcomes in most of Europe and look at the outcomes in Russia. Russia is still ethnically white. They are not doing well economically, but what are you doing? Give it back. It's not yours. And stop picking fights. What are we doing? That's crazy. Hey, it belongs to her. Why are you trying to pick fights? Stop it, please. Okay? Now go color. Or play. Do something. Please. Stop picking fights with your sister. No. Not right now. After the show. Fist bump. High five. Okay, good. Now go play, please. No. Away from her. I need you to play away from her, bud. You're just picking fights. Please stop. All right. I love you. Garner says, I'll send him a box of chocolates if he says, hey, stop making like Democrats. Say hi. Say the same to Russia. Say my youngest just turned 21. I missed that. Aw, Sith. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's a fun time. World peace has just been spoken by Patriot Dad. That's right. That's right. You go play over there. You go play over there. Find your own toys. Stop picking fights. Like that's just how you get world peace, guys. That's it. Give me the Nobel Peace Prize. I just negotiated peace between a 4.5-year-old and a 6-year-old. I think I can negotiate peace between Russia and Ukraine. Shell says I miss those kids. They are a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, why are we paying the UN anymore? Right? Like, why? Behaving like Democrats. Guys, this is a text wall. Like, I don't know what Trump was smoking when he posted this truth, but whew, okay. And we go. After reviewing the details of the unserious and ridiculous demands being made by minority radical left Democrats in return for their votes to keep our thriving country open, this is about the budget. They're trying to pass a continuing resolution to keep the government open. I honestly don't give a shit. I think they should close. I don't like it when the government's open, but hey, the Democrats are fighting it so they can own this one. I've decided that no meeting with their congressional leaders could possibly be productive. They are threatening to shut down the government of the United States unless they can have over $1 trillion in new spending to continue free healthcare for illegals, a monumental cost, force taxpayers to fund transgender surgeries for minors, have dead people on the Medicaid rolls, allow illegal alien criminals to steal billions of dollars in taxpayer benefits, try to force the country again to open our borders to criminals and to the world, allow men to play in women's sports, and essentially create transgender operations for everyone. The radical left views and policies is what allowed me to win the presidential election, including all 7 swing states and the popular vote in a historical landslide. He loves to point this out, by the way, guys. There are consequences to losing elections, but based on the letter to me, the Democrats haven't figured that out yet. They're trying to eliminate the popular $50 billion Rural and Vulnerable Hospital Fund, which they passed with only Republican votes and proudly signed into law by me. The Democrats in Congress seem to have totally lost their way. They obviously have no idea what it means to put America first or to make America great again or to make America great at all. I don't think they understand what that means. They just want to pillage it as much as they can. All congressional Democrats want to do is to enact blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's keep going. I look forward to meeting with them. If they get serious about the future of our nation, we must keep the government open. I disagree. I disagree, Trump. I really do. And legislate like true patriots rather than hold American citizens hostage, knowing that they want our now thriving country closed. I'll be happy to meet with them. If they agree to the principle in this letter, they must do their job. Guys, the legislature hasn't done its job in so many years. It's getting ridiculous at this point. This is why Trump has had to do over 100, 150 or whatever executive orders at this point, because the legislature isn't doing their job. We should absolutely pressure our legislators to do their job. We should make them do it the right way. We should make it do it in a pro-America way. But more than that, we need to start replacing them. We need to start replacing them with better people. People that actually care about doing the job. People that actually want to be America first. And if that means that we ourselves need to start getting into office, starting at local levels, PTAs, HOAs, whatever it takes. We have California DOGE here in the chat. Whatever it takes to DOGE your state, your county, your city, whatever we got to do, guys. If not me, then who? Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. So I will continue to be an amplifying voice, and I need you guys to start thinking about running, to start thinking about replacing people. Right? Start that process today. It might take years, but you know what? All good things take time and effort. So start today. Check out California DOGE, dogenetwork.org, yo, from the chat right there. Link in the chat, folks. Gavin, California, guys, if anywhere needs better people running for office, it's California. California is trying to make it a law to have up to a $1 million penalty for social media post harassment. That is psychotic. This is speech governance. Like, this is completely destroying free speech. And they're going to start penalizing people for wrong speak. I don't know how this is going to pass mustard, but you know what? This is what it feels like as a third-time Trump voter. Current mood? Yeah, FAFO, everyone. I love what he's doing. It's great. No, he's making some unforced errors, right? But the first time guys are just sitting there like, what is happening? Well, guys, just wait, because we might have 2 more terms of Vance. And then maybe some terms of Kirk, and then maybe some terms of, Trump again. We'll see. I've seen the memes. They're great. We're going to get into MAHA, guys. This Destiny, my guys. After Charlie Kirk, Destiny opened his mouth and shoved apparently a bottle of Tylenol in it because they always want to do what Trump says not to do. And this is part of the fun because Trump has gotten them to defend crime, illegal immigration, and murder. And now Tylenol, because they put out that Tylenol might be a contributor, a factor. And it's not even that they said. They are reporting a prior study that Harvard said there is a risk because it is known to, in combination with other things, increase your risk potentially of developmental disorders like autism. But you never know. I'm not a doctor. I just report the news. He's far from perfect, but I voted for it all. Exactly, Karen. Yes, absolutely. And the best part is this is animated. So let's... Whoever made this, like, God bless you. He's just choking out a bottle of Tylenol. Yeah, buddy. MAHA also wins. Utz Brands plans to fully transition away from synthetic dyes by the end of 2027. I urge other food companies to follow their lead. Guys, Utz joins a long list of illustrious food companies that have now avoided all of these artificial dyes and other things that just can't be good for you. They really can't. So you know what? Bet. I hope more companies get behind this. We need to get rid of all the nonsense in our foods. Our food needs to stop being poison. Like, that's pretty much it. He went down like a wet rag. Yeah, talk about Destiny. MAHA, yep, turns out Harvard sounded the alarm about Tylenol before RFK Jr. and President Trump. Last month, Jay Lau, Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, published a systematic review of 46 prior studies using navigational guide methodology, finding that many show a positive association between prenatal acetaminophen use and neurodevelopmental disorders, including autism spectrum disorders and ADHD. The show's favorite cuck. Yeah, Destiny, you got to be the best at something in life, right? Apparently, that just means you're the best cuck. So, congratulations at being number one, I guess. Like, we'll put a chair in the corner of the room in your honor. I guess. Remove the unnecessary BS, absolutely. Acetaminophen, guys. Hey, knock it off. Go to the table. Separate. Stop picking fights. You there now. Here. Here. Right there. What? No. Because you keep fighting. You know how much I want to watch you fight? I don't. Then don't fight. Well, if you want to play with them, then you can't fight. You fight again, I'm separating you two permanently. Do you understand? In fact, if you guys want to fight each other, you can fight me. You want to fight me? Who do you think's going to win? Yeah. Don't fight each other. You can play with each other. Just don't fight. I don't want to hear it. Okay? All right. Sith Master says, imagine this being true and all these pregnant mothers are taking it on video. Yeah, that's the other thing is the left was so psychotic about it because, again, Trump says don't do something. They do it. There is a trend right now on TikTok and other social media platforms of pregnant liberal women who are awful, by the way. The angry white female urban liberals are collectively going insane and like just taking Tylenol because like how irresponsible and retarded are you? Like even if it's like a 1% chance Well, lady, you're pregnant and your contraception was also probably 99% effective. So you've already threaded the needle once. And you're like, oh, there's like a 1% chance he's going to be like completely retarded. Like, oh, I'll take that bet. It's like, bitch, you already lost that fight. Like, please stop. It's not worth it. Even if there was a fraction of a percent of a chance. Like, why in the fuck would you take that risk just to prove a point, guys? Like Carrot says, it proves TDS is real and dangerous. Gardner says the kids because we would root for them. Yeah. Yeah. I know. They're way cuter than I am. It's not their fault. But guys, truth bomb, Secretary Rubio, you're saying no one died because of aid cuts? So this is a DOGE story. And let's see his response.
We shut down AID because it was a dysfunctional organization. We moved it under the State Department. Number two, we are going to do more foreign aid than any country in the world. We're going to do.
And have always pretty much given more in foreign aid. But we should stop. I think it's stupid. We shouldn't keep doing it, but they're going to keep doing it. But USAID is closed. And apparently they just rolled it up under the State Department, which is also kind of amusing because everybody suspected that USAID was just a front for the CIA. And what's the State Department? Just saying.
More than anyone in the world, again, this year. But we're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it holistically. We're going to do it as part of an integrated foreign policy. We are not going to fund...
Karen says, was it a chess move to get more autistic kids for the future workforce? Maybe.
An NGO industrial complex that built itself up, that was taking a substantial percentage of the money and not going directly to the recipients. It was going to these organizations that had multi-billion-dollar projects and budgets. We're not going to continue to do it that way. We are going to provide aid. We're providing aid now. We just rolled out our new initiative on health. It's going to be much more successful and much more effective. We're going to enter into direct compacts with the countries. We're going to empower our embassies and our ambassadors to direct which projects we fund.
I mean, I like that it's better than USAID, but it still seems corrupt. It still seems like we are letting bureaucrats make choices. I don't really like it. But you know what? His point, no one has died because the USA's cut aid. People have died because gangs steal the aid. People have died because other countries have not stepped up. The USA has saved more lives than any other country in the world. And I would also like to point out that Christians are more charitable than any other religion on earth as well. So you combine America being more charitable with Christians being more charitable. And if not for American Christians, where would most of the rest of the world be? You can keep demonizing us, folks, but you know what? Suck it. Nick Sortor, major breaking news. This is getting into cancel culture. So our section on cancel culture, major breaking news, Sinclair Group has... which owns 31 ABC station, announced that they will refuse to broadcast Jimmy Kimmel when they put him back on the air. Next star, you must do the same. So interesting. Tuesday night, Sinclair will be preempting Jimmy Kimmel Live across our ABC affiliate stations and replacing it with news programming. Discussions with ABC are ongoing as we evaluate the show's potential return. So ABC came out and said, don't worry, guys. The terrorists that attacked our news affiliate, we're going to give in and capitulate to the left into terrorism, and we're going to put Jimmy Kimmel back on the air, even though he said something that was blatantly false, knowingly, on air, allegedly. And he was putting the station at serious financial risk because his show loses so much money. Oh, no, we're going to force them back on the air. This is retarded. But then what happened? Beginning Tuesday night, Sinclair, this was their official post, are going to replace it with news programming. It's just great that Sinclair themselves came out. Elon installing Tylenol machines at XAI to ensure top talent. Yes, Gardner. Yes. Massive breaking news, guys. Betty Johnson said that after that, Nexstar joined Sinclair in pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air after his lies about the Charlie Kirk assassination. So we made a decision to preempt Jimmy Kimmel following ABC referred to as Mr. Kimmel ill-timed and insensitive comments at a critical time in our national discourse. We stand by the decision pending assurance from all parties are committed to fostering an environment of respectful, constructive dialogue in the markets we serve. In the meantime, We note that Jimmy Kimmel Live will be available nationwide on multiple Disney-owned streaming products, while our stations still focus on continuing to produce local news and other programming relevant to the respective markets. So, yep. Next star joined Sinclair in preempting Jimmy Kimmel. So, that's funny. Crowder threw in a little bit of humor. He said, "What would you rather do than watch Jimmy Kimmel? I'll go first. Take a Spirit Airlines flight with a female pilot." I wouldn't want to do that at all, but it's probably better. I've literally never met anyone who watches the show, says Donut Operator. I also don't really know, other than Gardner says he's watched a couple specific episodes because of the people that were on it. I get it. But like, I don't know anybody that watches this show for like just regularity. Does anyone in the audience know anyone that watches Jimmy Kimmel? Karen says Benny might be the best guy out there. Karen. But what about me? What about Patriot Daddy? Why would you say that? That hurts. No, I agree. Benny Johnson is actually pretty on point. Nick Sotor, President Trump just sent a veiled threat to ABC after they lied to him about Jimmy Kimmel being canceled. He is yet another arm of the DNC and to the best of my knowledge, that would be a major illegal campaign contribution. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million. This sounds even more lucrative. Whoo. Please share the live, everyone. That's right, Karen. Thank you for putting that out. Him and his text walls, guys. Hey, can we tell Trump on Truth to please knock it the fuck off and shorten these posts, please? White House told ABC that the show was canceled. Something happened between then and now because the audience is gone. His talent was never there. Why would they want someone back who does so poorly, who's not funny, and who puts the network in jeopardy by playing 99% positive Democrat garbage? He's yet another arm of the DNC, and to the best of my knowledge, that would be a major illegal campaign contribution. I think we're going to test ABC out on this. Let's see how we do. Last time I went after them, they gave me $16 million. This one sounds even more lucrative. A true bunch of losers. Let Jimmy Kimmel rot in his Brad ratings. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Guys, the show can't survive that long. It's hemorrhaging money. Its ratings are trash, have been going down for years. I don't know why they would bring him back. This was the perfect excuse to get rid of him, and then they capitulated to the crazy left loons. Chris Pavlovsky, Google just admitted that they rigged the 2020 elections? What's the consequence for this? The large channel bans for political speech and elections were in October of 2020, just before the elections. Strange. But Google admitted censorship under Biden. The House Judiciary GOP posts promised to end bans on YouTube accounts of thousands of Americans censored for political speech. I tried to run an ad 2 years ago. It was sometime around the midterms. And guys, if you run an ad on a video on YouTube and you mention anything political, it gets flagged and you cannot run ads for it unless you file a bunch of paperwork and nonsense. Like, I can't give my personal opinion on a candidate and then sponsor that video and promote it with paid advertising without it flagging as a political ad. It's not a political ad. It's my opinion. So F off. And I hope they stop doing that, because you can see here they also admitted the following. They pressured Biden administration pressured Google to censor Americans and remove content that did not violate YouTube's policies. The Biden administration censorship pressure was unacceptable and wrong. Public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. Yes, trust the science. Or else, if you don't say exactly what the government said about COVID, you get canceled, gone. Public debate, yep. The company will never use third-party fact checkers. Interesting. Europe's censorship laws target American companies and threaten American speech, including the removal of lawful content. Yeah, the EU can F off, guys. But the nice thing, as Schellenberger points out, the Biden administration demanded censorship of legal content, and the European censorship laws would require it and other tech companies to remove lawful content both within the border of the EU and outside the border. The US must stand up to the EU censors. I agree. We can't let these crazy European dickbags dictate what we say and do. We fought a war to not give a shit what Europe says. We did, and we won it. So why should we care? The EU can kick rocks and fuck off. That's all I have to say about that. Also, another post here. You can see details when YouTube began rolling back its censorship policies on political speech. After the GOP began its investigation, states that the public debate should never come at the expense of relying on authorities. Yeah, guys, same thing confirmed by Jim Jordan separately. I don't know why I grabbed both, but hey, it is what it is. Now we move on to violence because there's still a lot of stories about violence. Kimmel brought back millions of viewers for one episode. I think that's Kimmel. Watch how the viewership falls. Yeah, it's because it's really big in the news and everyone wants to be able to post on their social media like, I'm watching Jimmy Kimmel, like that. It's going to get a lot of ratings for one episode and then it's going to be gone. Great Crispy, and they are pointing to it as a win. Yes, they are. They're like, look at Kimmel's ratings. It was so good on his return. Yeah, we're just watch a few episodes in. All the herp to derps they're gonna go away. Unlimited L's teen brutally beats a stadium worker after being asked to move to the correct seat during an NBA YoungBoy concert at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. The employee lost his glasses and was left on the floor after the attack. The teen was pulled off of him, but then assaulted a security guard while being taken away. He was later released into the custody of his parents. Let's check this out. Interesting. Perpetrator, not white. Or the news would tell you white. Victim, white. Kid is literally committing theft. He is in a seat he did not pay for. That is theft. If you have not paid the value of that seat and you are sitting in it and you get asked to leave, you are trespassing and stealing. I'm not surprised at all. Like, who the fuck just goes and starts throwing haymakers at an elderly person? Like, future rocket scientist, folks. Son of Obama, if he had had one. Like why? Kara says this same shit happened in St. Louis the night before. Not surprised. Not surprised at all. FBI has taken into custody the suspect linked to shooting ABC 10's Sacramento station lobby under a federal hold for interfering with a licensed broadcast. This is similar to interfering with Congress, what they used to arrest J6 people. So it's an interesting approach. The locals let him go, and the Fed swooped in and said, nope. That is an FTC licensed broadcast. FTC, SEC, I forget. FTC, I think. Targeted acts of violence are unacceptable, and we will be pursued to the fullest extent of the law. My friend who worked it said it was the worst experience ever. Yeah, I bet. That sounds terrible. Like, I don't know why people have just become so shitty with each other. But the guy that shot up, the crazy liberal that shot up the lobby of the ABC affiliate for canceling Kimmel, is now in federal custody for interfering with a licensed broadcast. So good job fucking around. You are going to find out real fast. Just like these guys, Antifa terrorists are being rounded up. Well, when they get designated as a terrorist organization, guys, it's going to get crazy. Keep using the bear spray. Come on, somebody else do something. Come on, you can do it. Oh, God, that fat troll. Hold on, let me back it up just a hair. Oh, look at the body on that one. That's a... Oh, yeah. See ya. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, agitator. You can see he's dressed in black bloc. Yeah, they're not messing around anymore. Anyone else? We're not doing anything wrong here, except you're a terrorist. Sorry. Similar events usually have to pay for extra police, but somehow Youngboy didn't. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They probably got some sort of a minority exception. What do they do? They're arresting people. That's what they're doing because they've been classified as terrorists. You crazy bat. Breaking. North Carolina House of Representatives just passed Arena's law, which ends cashless bail for violent criminals. You have not been forgiven. Artemisia, good to see you in the chat. Thank you. We're getting quite the collection of folks. Make sure we're posting out the live stream, guys. We want to get as many people in here. Post it in the village. Post it everywhere you can. Post it on Tinder, Grindr. Post it on farmersonly.com. Post it on Facebook Marketplace. I don't care. Just post links to the live stream. Oh. But yeah, guys, Arena's law, ending cashless bail for violent criminals. I don't know why this took legislation to do. I don't know why these crazy liberal places even think that cashless bail is a good idea. The whole criminal justice reform that they're trying to do. JP told his Nana. Hell yeah. Hi, JP's Nana. Welcome to the chat. But yeah, guys, restorative justice is crap. DEI and all this other racist stuff is crap. The law is supposed to apply equally to everybody. So apparently we have to pass laws for that now, but we're trying to get it back to normal. Artemisia says, hi, Titan and JP and whoever else is in here. I'm in here, Artemisia. Good to see you, Artie. It's been 31 days since Arena's murder, and the magistrate judge who freed her murderer is still on the bench. Magistrate Judge Teresa Stokes must be removed immediately. Yes, North Carolina, remove this crazy bat. She did not attend law school. She is just letting people out because there's just too many black people in prison. Well, there was at least one that belonged there, and by letting him out, you caused somebody to die. That's crazy. I don't support it. Speaking of Grindr, where's Dr. Q? Did you post it on Grindr? Did you post it for Dr. Q to see? Just reposted on gaylovers.com. Good job, Crispy. I wonder how many Navy sailors we're going to get in here now. White boy. Yeah, see, this was the... What? Almost. 8 minutes. I've been telling people that InfoWars reporter Jamie White was murdered by Latino gangbangers. While some of the Latinos were arrested, it looks like a lead suspect is a black man who then rapped about the murder. So the InfoWars reporter that was murdered, apparently the white boy came outside and hit his damn ass with a 9. According to Rodney Hill, 17 years old. Maybe they should commit fewer crimes. Maybe. That would actually help. Again, it's not my white privilege that keeps me out of prison, guys. It's that I don't go around committing crimes and hurting people. How do you fit 4 gay guys in one stool? I mean, upside down. Sith Master Dad. Duh. Easy. You probably don't even have to lube it. Oh, Kara, that should get his attention. Yeah, there you go. Ryan Ruth, the second would-be assassin. Kara says, seems simple enough. Sith Master apparently got my joke. Ryan Ruth was found guilty on all charges after attempting to assassinate President Trump at his golf course. The jewelry. The jury only deliberated for 2 hours. Send him to the fucking electric chair or something. Yeah, you flip it over upside down, Karen. That's absolutely how you get four gay dudes on a stool. 100%. Unless it's a 3-legged stool, then I have questions. Or you can just stack them like, you know, cups. Yeah, never mind. So what happened? Oh, yeah. So he was found guilty, and then he proceeded to stab himself in the neck with a pen after the verdict. So he was so unhappy about it.
It's quite shocking. As the verdict was read, it appeared to our producers inside the courtroom that Ruth tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen. That's what it appeared to look like. Then 4 marshals dragged him out of the courtroom, took his coat off. They then shackled him at the waist and ankles, and then they brought him back into the courtroom. So again, this just in from our producers, as the verdict was being read, Ruth tried to hurt himself in the neck with a pen.
He tried to hurt himself in the neck with a pen. That's a very odd way of phrasing that. But yeah, apparently he's so guilty. He's like, ah, damn, I guess I'm not going to get away with it. It happens. All the things you learn in the Navy. Yeah, Karen, where do you think I figured that out? Come on now. Joe Cool, when a memorial service draws more people than a Super Bowl, it isn't politics, it is a movement. 100%. Go Charlie. Also, I think I had that in the wrong section, but you know what? We're just going to go with it and pretend that we didn't. Active shooter in Georgia, guys. It turns out this was a bunch of gangbangers.
Able to speak to anyone on the scene. We are working to get Will Rio on scene to be able to kind of set the scene for us. Obviously, you and I are looking at these pictures.
Oh, interesting. So then you scroll further down and usual suspects. I like how the person above is trying to say a MAGA shooter. Nah. Nice try. Like, yeah. Getting out of that, out of violence, getting into energy and tech. Yep, nothing like salty dog wit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roz alerts, officials have permanently shut down the $2.2 billion Ivanpah solar plant in California's Mojave Desert, admitting the project never lived up to its promises. Once hailed as a breakthrough in renewable energy, the plant also drew criticism for killing 6,000 birds a year. That's a lot. Not to mention, guys, that half the time it was running natural gas turbine generators to make up power, and it's just, yeah. Karen's shocked at the violence in Georgia. Yeah, it must be MAGA. Yeah, must be. They never learn. The iron law of projection, guys, is unfucking defeated. Undefeated. If a crazy dingbat liberal is accusing you of doing something, you can almost bet your bottom fucking dollar that they are doing it already and they're doing it themselves. That's it. But Ivanpah is closed now, guys. Here's a thread on how much money went into the project and how taxpayers were conned. 11 years, $2.2 billion. We have a nice long post here from Gardner. 5 square miles, barely exceeded 50% capacity, is now set to close. Will DOGE and DOGE DOE recoup $1.6 billion loans from taxpayers? The project, which averaged just 336, I'm assuming that's gigawatts of the proposed 640, was hyped. I think that's going to be megawatts. Who knows? Administration's Energy Secretary Ernest Mons heralded the project. Yes, the Obama's energy secretary. Ivanpah project is a shining example of how America is becoming a world leader in solar energy. Yeah. How'd that work out? Fail. So what are we doing instead? What is Trump's energy department doing? Well, PWRs. Last Energy is working to test a 5 megawatt electric pressurized water reactor by next summer. It's one of 11 projects that have been selected for the new reactor pilot program. Guys, 11. They picked 11 projects to fund for research to try and develop small modular reactors and new reactor designs. This is what we need. Nuclear power is what we need. Jason's comment, by the way, I will address it. Right down here, he says, why aren't we simply scaling out production for reactors used in carriers and subs so they can stamp out hundreds of them? Well, I can't go into too many details, but I will tell you the highly enriched uranium that they use in non-civilian nuclear cores would put it way out of reach for a civilian operator. Folks, those designs are not designed to operate at low enrichment. They just don't work. So, no. It's not that easy, guys. It's not. It sounds like it would be. Like, it's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. Just do that. It's like, no. Yes, you can take it off. The highly enriched uranium that is used in non-commercial cores, nah. There's no way in hell that they're going to let a civilian operate that kind of a plant. All Carrot says, what a waste. We could have had a number of new reactors and natural batteries. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, guys. Hey. Do not play around my camera, please. Somebody just bumped into it. The tripod. Don't touch it. Okay? Yeah, if you touch it, it's going to move. That's how touching things works. Please don't touch it. Yeah, and then it looks like there's an earthquake. Yeah, don't. Yeah, like it's going to be like this on camera, and everyone's going to wonder what's happening. And it's because y'all are just walking around willy-nilly running into stuff. Come on. Did I say willy-nilly? Yeah, okay, I guess that's funny. But yeah, guys, they are working on developing them. Again, NuScale Power is the only currently partially approved NRC design when it comes to small modular reactors. Look it up. Their Voyager plant design, Voyager 6, Voyager 12. Like, SMRs are going to be the future. Large utility scale nuclear plants are going to be extremely difficult to get built. Guys, small modular reactors and also thorium reactors. We need to get more research and money into molten salt reactors. Like, there are so many new ways that we can use nuclear power, and we can produce all the energy that we need to fuel the AI future. We cannot do that with wind and solar. We just can't. Secretary Chris Wright, thanks to his nuclear and natural gas policies, President Trump will likely go down in history as the world leader who most effective at reducing emissions. Not that I care, but
my guess is the world leader that'll do more to reduce greenhouse gas emissions than any leader ever will be President Trump, because he's all in on natural gas. He's all in on nuclear. These are the two needle movers on global greenhouse gas emissions. If you were really about reducing greenhouse gas emissions, you'd be all natural gas, all nuclear, all the time.
Yeah, and I am. 100%. Natural gas is the obvious technology to bridge the gap until we can get those reactors built. And then nuclear power, guys. That's just it. Karen says, I can't wait for them to knock it over. My camera, that's crazy. Don't wish that on me. I already had to spend a bunch of time this afternoon right before the show, like remoting into my server to download using Linux protocols over Windows PowerShell to get the graphics back. Like, you don't understand what went into that. Like, you guys are used to me starting the show with this. This was stored on my storage server. I don't have access to that from my Windows machine anymore. I had to download all of my streaming resources onto my local computer so that I could do the show tonight, and you would not notice the difference. Like, I'm just saying, please support the show. I need to fix my server. Anyways, yeah, so nuclear power, guys, it is the future. It is the way. Here is culture. This is where that last Charlie story should have been. Benny Johnson, Turning Point USA continues to be the fastest growing political organization in the world. Chapter requests have doubled from 60,000 to 120,000 new chapter requests since Charlie Kirk's memorial. In just a few short days, guys, Charlie Kirk's life goal was 20,000 chapters. TPUSA has now surpassed this by more than 5x. They tried to silence Charlie, and they only fueled a movement that can't be stopped. This is the turning point. Yes, guys, Turning Point USA chapter request 120,000 since Charlie's assassination. It's amazing, guys. Turning Point USA. Oh, the dryer just finished. I'll send you some safety cables. Hey, every little bit helps, Karen. I'm not going to say no. Counter protests. That's crazy. Are they literally shouting, Charlie Kirk, go home? That's kind of insensitive. That's fucking crazy. Glad to see they're continuing where Charlie left off. Yeah, fully sold out, guys. University of Minnesota, people are lining up, but then there's also counter protesters. Say an extra prayer for Turning Point tonight, folks. It's incredibly brave for them to do this so soon after the assassination. This coming from Conservative Alternative. Hopefully they've ramped security up. News Nomad, guys, this is like the DOGE collection here. We have almost collected them all in one post. Gardner, Conservative Alternative, and News Nomad. I was half hoping that Robert and some other folks would be in here as well, but Erica Kirk seems arm in arm with Usha Vance backstage at Charlie Kirk's memorial. The support is real. Yeah, guys, Turning Point USA has always done great things. The people protesting are idiots. Yes, Artemisia, they are absolutely morons. You are correct. Billy Graham's Crusades, this is from Gardner, reached an estimated 215 million people at over 400 events worldwide. Today, Charlie Kirk's memorial, according to TPUSA spokesman, was viewed by over 100 million people. Graham's largest event was the 1957 New York 2.4 million total listeners and 1973 Seoul event, drawing a record-breaking 1.1 million people in a single meeting. Today's live stream on X under Charlie Kirk's name had 3.3 million. YouTube's feed 6.6. Graham used radio and TV to reach millions. He saw the power of TV as a revolutionary way to spread the gospel. Charlie, albeit somewhat unintentional, spread the gospel to hundreds of millions in a digital revival. The movement, to God, sparked by last week and half, is now in the hands of pastors and ministers worldwide. They need only look to Franklin Graham to see the legacy from sustaining the light in others. Charlie had only 1 decade, but he lit that spark for many first-time churchgoers, for picking up the Bible for the first time and even getting saved. We look at Charlie's political triumphs anytime, but today, his ministry of God rang across the globe. Today is a turning point in salvation, brotherhood, and walking in Christ. Guys, so many people were posting that they're returning to church, and it is amazing to see. It's wonderful to see. I mean, I help out at church, but I do that because I have the technical acumen to do so. I would encourage you guys, don't just attend church. Find a way to volunteer to help at your church. Find a way to join a small group at your church. Find a way to network and build that community, because I think that's part of what is so important in church, is not just the main service, but the community and everything else that goes with it. So don't just dip your toe in, jump in. Feet first. And just be like, hey, where can I help? Where do you need volunteers? I know how to do sound. I know how to do video. I can control a camera. I can point a light. There are so many things in the background. I can make coffee. It's very important. Guys, it's so important. The little things all add up. The people, please don't walk on the chairs, please. That's dangerous. Don't. You said I don't care. You said you wanted to play. You can play together. If you're not going to play together, color. Okay? Thank you. Churches are filling up. Let's pray it does not fade. Yeah, absolutely, Karen. But yeah, guys, find a way to volunteer and help at your church as well. Part of culture. Families are the foundation of society, guys. You can see here this kid. Mom, what is the meaning of life? You are. Because really, it's the children that give our lives meaning. And yes, there are people out there that can't have kids. There are people who choose not to have kids, and that's fine. That's a personal choice, or sometimes not. Sometimes it's just unfortunate circumstance. But guys, my life has changed so much for the better now that I have my kids in it. They give me purpose. They give me drive. I don't think I'd be here doing this show if not for them. Like, they inspire me to put in the extra effort. After my job, right, full-time job, I then come home and do this. I then come home and do other things. I have to support, like, keep the infrastructure running. I've got it. Like, there's so many things I have to do in order to make this happen, but I do it for them, not for me. I do it for them. They're great. Pete Hegseth. This is a little post in response to Secretary Hegseth has decided to terminate the Defense Advisory Committee on Women in the Services. Good. Stop doing gender shit. It's stupid. Stop doing race shit. It's stupid. Gender neutral, colorblind, merit based. That is based, and that is absolutely how it should be. And JP, if you're still in the audience, y'all gonna I don't want kids, the human race into extinction. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are. They're awful. The angry white female urban liberals, the people who don't want to have kids because they're going to steal your kids instead. We're going to get into memes, guys. We are reaching the end of the show. So post out the live once again. Submit your memes if you haven't. We will go through them. But fighting with memes, lie to me. It's like, your government cares about you. Yeah, that's a lie. And she quickly followed with, I've only been with one other man.
Nope.
Yikes. Oof, that's rough. Fight with memes again, guys. Okay, hear me out. Here's the bathroom signs. What do you guys think? I mean, it's funny. I don't think we should do it, but it is funny. And last, the memes are always rolling in. Yeah. Tylenol is bad, very bad. Liberals by the spoonful. Because, why? Because Trump said it's bad. No other reason other than Trump said it's bad, which is hilarious and stupid. Okay, looks like we've got a bunch of new ones. So that first one was Gardner's. Let's see. Gardner has a couple more. He is now submitted. Okay, let's get through these. Oh, he learned how to generate some memes with some AI, I think. Found a good template. First one. Charlie would be proud, folks. It wasn't about politics. I know. I tried to teach them. I tried to save them, and they killed me. Me too. Did I fail? Not even close. Yep. Bringing people to the Lord, folks. Guys, be nice to Kamala. She's not dumb. She's just a little drunk. You think Trump will lower the price of alcohol next? No, probably not. It's the joy, 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 dad in my heart. Dad in my heart. Dad in my heart. I got the joy, 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 dad. What? It's a church baby song, though. It's from church, silly. Malachi, he started singing it. Oh. It's a baby song? My daughter said it's a baby song, so I can't sing it, I guess. She's as bad as this one. Ma'am, do you notice a pattern in these images? No. I'm going to prescribe you some Tylenol. To get this, I backed myself into a corner and blamed the other party for it. Is that supposed to be Mark Ruffalo? I can't. You got a donkey for sure. It almost looks like that guy sitting in the chair is Mark Ruffalo. I don't know who that's supposed to be. If it's supposed to be Newsom, it doesn't look like him, but I'm sure somebody will chime in and let me know who that's supposed to be. This looks like Oberman. Is this Keith Oberman? Ugh. So get this. I backed myself into a corner, blame the other party for it. Yep. Oh, God, that's cursed. Oh, That's in response to Joy Reid. JD Vance got into Yale because they were tired of just letting white men from New York. Yes, Mark and Keith. Oh, okay. Boom. I nailed it. That is a cursed image, sir. Like, yikes. Schmiegel needs to retire. He's over 2,000 years old. Sam. Whew, that is actually eerily similar. So I'll allow it. Also, liberals' idea of a social justice warrior icon. Liberals' idea of a racist. Yeah, guys, again, the iron rule of projection. If they are calling Charlie a racist, it's because they are a racist. If they're calling you a racist or a bigot or a sexist or something, it's because they are. Just remember, guys, the old saying, if you're pointing your finger at somebody else, there's at least 3 fingers pointing back at you. Unless you're doing a knife hand. This is the correct way to point at somebody so you can blame them and nobody is pointing back at you. So remember to bring your knife hand. So you know what it doesn't say in the Constitution? Give up your rights to appease some crybaby leftists. Gardner says 100% your right to be offended does not trump my right to tell the truth. Ooh. True. Very true. And I think the last one, the Sith Master sent a video. That's crazy. All right, what do we got to get? I can't make it bigger. Oh, there we go. Okay. I've never had that problem. Now I figured out how to make it bigger. Making the perfect meme. Okay. Yep, get rid of that green shit. Some ingredients. Mix it around. All right, what are we doing? Sniff it. Okay, yep. JP DM some memes. Hell yeah. When your day is long. I'm going to mute it because that's probably going to get us either taken down or demonetized, but just kind of dump some out. All right, so we're going to pick some here. All right, guys. I guess making memes involves just picking random ingredients, probably somebody else's. Got to make sure to steal just the correct ones. Oh, I see another. Finally, we have discovered how to breed autism. Tylenol. I like the lab coat scientist. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Who people think Jesus is. All religions are valid. Don't judge me, man. Love one another and leave people alone, bruh. What he actually is. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Love one another and keep my commandment. Flips the table. Oh, that's so good. That's a good one. I need to save that one. Protein before. Fish. Beef. I don't know, a turkey, chicken maybe? Maybe a shrimp, can't tell. Now, popcorn, a drink, Idaho potatoes plus protein, and high protein pizza upslice. Fucking weird. Like, why? It's so easy, guys. If you want protein, eat fucking meat. Stop trying to church it up and be fancy. Stop trying to eat. Somebody told me, and I haven't seen it, and maybe somebody can find a link to it and I'll bring it up real quick. Somebody told me there's like a protein infused Coke now. Guys, stop finding ways to be diabetic. That's crazy. Like, what are we doing? Last, I love oxygen. Sweet, beautiful oxygen. White liberal women. Oh, it's awful. Get it? It's an angry white female urban liberal. That's hilarious. She's like, oxygen's great. And they're like, yep, no more oxygen. I'm out. Ooh, Aladdin. Sorry. Harry Potter, folks. The similarity is striking. Yeah. Aladdin. Christianity is based. Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah. Yep, everything else is irrelevant. I think that probably is a Wikipedia article, and it's probably full of a bunch of nonsense and bullshit. So I like that somebody cleaned it up. Appreciate those, man. Karen's got a whole nother. We got a whole bunch here, too. Also, strangely enough, this also starts with a Aladdin Potter with goats, corn syrup, and whey. Gross. This was the one that started it last night. If you were on the topic exchange, you've seen this one. This one was edited from the original. Added a goat. One of those big booty Iraqi goats. Says here, he's a far right. Wait a second. His girlfriend has a dick. Oh, yeah. It doesn't sound very right, does it? I don't think so. I don't think most right-wingers are shopping for dudes that are chicks with dicks or guys that want to be a chick with a dick. I don't know how that works, guys. That's funny, though. Oh, my God. I'm going to say, now I see why the Harry Potter jokes. Okay. Real quick. Gardner, please DM me the 50-50 face-off picture of Harry Potter and him, please. You're afraid to show my post? I haven't gotten to it yet. Is it a DM or did you put it on the post? I will do it. I'm not afraid of anything, sir. CNN, the most trusted name in news. White suspect, Maryland dad, fell on stage, sharp as a tack. Oh, yes, guys. CNN, the communist news network, guys. You can always trust them. Muslims in Christian countries, Christians in Muslim countries. Whoo, yep. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, guys, that we even accommodate the levels that we do. Who had the deadliest jab? Obviously, that guy. The Fauci. The Fauci ouchie definitely had the deadliest jab. Very nice. Oh, I saw this one online earlier. This won't hurt my twins. 43 years later, the Krasenstein brothers. Oh my God. That is so good. My best Grok creation. Which one was Grok? You let me know. Was it the Muslim country, Christian country one? That's a good one. Yeah, the Trump derangement syndrome is going to get them in a lot of trouble. Don't drink your piss, liberals. It's like, guys, please don't drink your piss. It's not good for you. It's actually terrible for you. Don't drink your piss. Liberals. McDonald's worst sauce. My body, my choice. Guys, these Tylenol memes are getting out of control. The blue hair is a nice touch, though. Oh, man. Oh, God. Blah. Why, Karen? The transgender pregnancy test. 38.6 degrees. It's a fucking butt thermometer. Oh my God. Oh, the Aladdin hairy goat. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Oh my God, guys, the transgender pregnancy test. That I think that wins my meme of the day. I haven't gotten through all of them yet, but God dang, that's a good one. Oh, let's see, crispy. All right, we got a crispy. Made by Grok Images. Oh, perfect. Oh, Grok Imagine. Let's start it over. Let's make it big. McNugget buddies. Chicken McNugget buck pluck. Collect all 8. Dishwasher safe with McNugget Glide.
Governor Newsom, he thinks he got it.
Crispy, it's always a good time when you're in the chat. Oh my God. Oh, do we have any other ones? Please let me know if you've sent me something else. Did you make a second one? Why? Oh, it dances better. Okay, we'll pull it up again, I guess. The sound is terrible. Kara's I thought I may have crossed the line. No, absolutely not. Which one can't you breathe for? Please share. So, which one is making it so that you can't breathe so I can pull it back up on the screen for you? Gardner. Nope, no new ones there. Just looking real quick. Make sure we don't miss any. Guys, that was good, though. Karen, that was... I'm just going to pull this one up. We can end the day on this one. Guys, I appreciate you. It is always a lot of fun, guys. I really do enjoy this part of my week more than almost any other part of it. Aside from the time I get to spend with the kiddos, because let's be honest, they're the reason I'm here. Guys, go ahead and check out the profile. Go to the website. Check it out. Check out the different ways to support the channel. Please consider supporting it if you can. If you can't, that's fine. I just appreciate you guys showing up and sharing out the live. If I could get a final viewer count, it does say here, as you remember, we have our streaming schedule Monday, Wednesday, Friday with the evening update, 7:30. Saturday, weekly update, 7. Monday, eventually, maybe we'll do 2 vets and a gardener. We're waiting for the other vet. Tuesday, topic exchange, 8:45 p.m. Sunday, 4 p.m. Shell and Christina have the Bible space, 271. Guys, for a Wednesday, that's not half bad. Good work. Let's keep it up. Let's keep showing up. Let's keep doing news. Let's keep interacting. Let's keep having fun. Y'all guys with the memes are so much fun. And I just like talking with you guys so much. But yeah, guys, we're gonna close it out here. We are gonna be opening a space here in a few minutes. We're gonna go for about a half an hour. We're gonna hang out, just spend some time together. So I will be starting up another space, just a regular space, audio only, and we will do that. We'll hang out. We can chit chat, bring speakers up, do whatever we want. But yeah, I'm gonna close it out. Appreciate everyone. Thank you very much for showing up. Just keep being nice to each other, please. And remember, in an evil world, choose good